Sultan al-Arifin Aba Yazid al-Bastami, as I heard from my teacher, قدس الله سره, he is one of the grand saints. He's from grand Awliyaullah. He was walking, he was coming from a place, he walked in a small alley in the town that he is walking in, with people with him, and they were confronted by a dog. What did Sultan al-Arifin do? What did that saint do? That Waliullah that has learned his knowledge from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, from Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What did he do? He moved aside. He moved to the corner. He let that dog that is coming like this, he let him pass. They asked him, the people with him, they said, "Ya Sayyidi, oh our master, you are a great Shaykh. You are a great scholar. You are a great alim. People love you, respect you. Sultans respect you. Why did you let this dog? Let him go from the other side." So that Waliullah said, "I have heard from that dog, from his inside, not what appeared on his outside, from his inside. I have heard from him, Ya Aba Yazid, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the creator, has created you in such an image. A good one, a respected one, a knowledgeable one. And he has created me in such an image. He has created me a dog that barks with everything that comes with it. And he had created you insan, a human being, perfect, with all the perfection, everything that comes with it. So, keep adab with the creator. Don't say I am better than him." So, that's what he's teaching. He moved aside and let that dog pass. What is the wisdom? What is the wisdom of that? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, from the beginning, from 1500 years ago, and people say bad things about him. His town, Quraysh, his tribe, his neighbors, even his family, Abu Lahab, and the people that were with him living at that time, they always said bad things about Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. One time, this Abu Lahab, you can understand the wisdom. His son was on a journey to Sham. He came, before he went to that journey, he came to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was married to his daughter. He divorced his daughter. And he said the worst words in his face that you cannot even repeat. You cannot repeat such words. Degrading. When he was leaving, what did Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam say? He said, "Allahumma sallit alayhi kalban min kilabik." He acted like a dog, barking and spewing hatred and evil. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Ya Rabbi, send him a dog. As he is a dog, send him a dog." Allahumma sallit alayhi kalban min kilabik, he said. Mu'min does not need to lift his hand. Mu'min does not need to hit somebody or go crazy with whatever imagination they might have. We have to confront this, we have to do this. No, make your dua. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not say anything except he made this dua. Ya Rabbi, send him a dog of yours, from your dogs. He went, he passed by Az-Zarqa. It's a place in Jordan. They camped for the night. When he entered the son of Abu Lahab, when he entered that valley, fear came into his heart. He remembered what Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam prayed for before he left. He said, "Oh my people, I am very afraid that one, his dua, his prayer might be accepted. His dua is accepted." He said, "Don't worry, we will protect you." Like nowadays, they protect them. They put around him all the camels and all the whatever was on the camels, the loads, and they made a big fire, and they all sat around him. They put him in the middle so no dog will come to him. As our teacher tells the story, in the middle of the night when all of them snoozed and fell asleep, a dog came, a lion. He's smelling the heads to find out which head it is. And it's mentioned in the seerah, it's mentioned in it's a historical fact, and it is in the biography of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and in the books of our ulum. You can look into it. That dog did not ask who is of you the son of Abu Lahab. I think his name was Utbah or Utayba. They were twins anyway, something like that. He came and he smelled, and when he found, he jumped on that and chewed off his head. If Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam makes dua, be careful. If Awliyaullah, they make dua, be careful. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepts their dua, as He accepted the dua of Musa alayhi salam, as He accepted the dua of Isa alayhi salam, as He accepted the dua of Ibrahim alayhi salam, He will accept the dua of His beloveds. So that one did not make it. The second one is the son of Abu Jahl. Abu Jahl was the biggest enemy of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Also, him and his father always said bad words against Rasulullah in his face and in his absence. When, after all the wars and after the Fatah of Mecca, after Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam opened Mecca, that one ran away, but later came back asking forgiveness from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam accepted his coming back, and he said, Ya Sayyidi, Ya Rasulullah, make dua for me that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgives every enmity I have shown to you. Asks Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive me in every place that I have stood against you. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked for all of that. And what happened of that guy, Ikrimah radiyallahu anh? What happened? He became one of the best Sahaba. And he is martyred in Yarmouk in Jordan. He's a shaheed over there. So one of them became the best supporter of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and one of them wasted, as all of them have wasted. So what is the hikmah of this man in the Upper East Side? You step aside, like Abu Yazid al-Bastami, you go to the corner, don't do anything. What will happen? You don't know. He might become like Ikrimah, where when he accepts Islam in the future, he might accept Islam in the future, and he will be the best supporter for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's why you leave them. You might make dua. If Allah accepts, accept. If you are from His beloveds, if He accepts, accept. But what our teachings are, our teachers, they tell you, you step aside, because in the future that one might become the one that praises Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That one might be the one that repents from what he has said, like Ikrimah. That one might be the one that he spends his money for Muslims, for Islam and for Deen. You never know. Now they appear as dogs, barking, hatred, evil, anger. But in the future they might change. If they don't, then he will become like the son of Abu Lahab, a dog, a heavenly dog will come and snap his head. Or he might become the son of Abu Jahl, where Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself is asking forgiveness for him. So our way is the way of tolerance. Our way is the way of patience. When they insulted Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in his face, his qawm, his people, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said to him, فَاصْبِرْ لِحُكْمِ رَبِّكَ. Wait. Don't ask for their death. Don't ask for their perishing or wasting, because out of them, their sons, themselves in the future, they might become Muslim. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam waited, but he knew which ones change, which ones don't change, and that's from ghaib, that's from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what He has given to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but we don't know. So what we do is we wait. Step aside to the corner. He finishes what he's doing. He passes away. He passes on. He goes. That is the teaching of Islam. And you leave it to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He's seeing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ يُؤْذُونَ اللَّهَ وَرَسُولَهُ لَعَنَهُمُ اللَّهُ فِي الدُّنْيَا وَالْآخِرَةِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has sent already His curse on the ones that say bad words against Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and against Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So He is taking care of His Nabi. He is taking care of His Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. We are asking that these people be guided to the truth, that they get that light, heavenly light that the Creator has put in our hearts, and we have seen the truth of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sends them that light to see the truth of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and then they will be the best supporters, the best praisers of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the ones that they do their best for deen. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgive us. Don't get involved in things emotionally. Leave that. Be wise. Follow the path of Awliyaullah, follow the path of Anbiyaullah. All Anbiyaullah, they have suffered from their people. All sorts of things. They all waited. They all waited and they were patient until Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, وَلَنَصْبِرَنَّ عَلَى مَا آذَيْتُمُونَ. We will be patient on the harm, on the bad insults that you sent to us, on the hitting, on the cursing. وَلَنَصْبِرَنَّ عَلَى مَا آذَيْتُمُونَ. We will be patient on what you have given to us from other. Learn patience from your Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Learn patience from Anbiyaullah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He said, وَكَانَ حَقًّا عَلَيْنَا نَصْرُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ. We indeed, it is a must upon us that we will make the mu'min victorious. We will support the mu'min. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is giving you a promise. Don't forget. Don't take things into your own hand. لا تقدموا بين يدي الله ورسوله يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تقدموا بين يدي الله ورسوله. Don't take things into your own hands before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His Rasul. They issue a decision, or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to do something. So you wait. This is our path. Our path is patience and thanking. As-sabr wa-shukr. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide that person to the right path. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide all the people that have said wrong words about our Nabi to the truth, to that light of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, that He is only showing you Jannah. Allah, Allah, Ya Allah.